Hi, I'm Kuykendall-Jabari, and this is Burn Brew Rituals, Incense Blends and Cozy Drinks for balance, healing, and inner peace. This book was born in quiet moments, in kitchens filled with steam, at altars lit by a single candle, in seasons when healing had to be simple, honest, and real. Inside these pages are stories and recipes for tea, coffee, and hot chocolate, each one paired with incense blends and personal reflections shaped by my life, my lineage, and my lived experience. Together they form what I call the Burn and Brew universe, small intentional rituals for balance, healing, and inner peace. What you're about to hear is the opening of one of those chapters, a glimpse into how memory, scent, warmth, and ritual came together to offer comfort and sometimes clarity when I needed it most. Burn and Brew Rituals, Incense Blends and Cozy Drinks for balance, healing, and inner peace is now available for pre-sale on Amazon, other book retailers, and at Llewellyn.com. So settle in, light something sacred, brew something warm, tea, coffee, or cocoa, and let me read you a little piece of how this journey began. Chapter 5, Know Your Incense Elements. In my childhood, there was magic in every meal, particularly in the culinary symphony my mother called Dandy Funk. Her legendary blend of okra, corn, tomatoes, rice, sausage, and an orchestra of herbs and spices was an act of love and artistry. This creation, so warm and soul satisfying, convinced me that okra is not the devil's mucus, despite its slimy reputation. I spent years as a vegetarian, and even so, Dandy Funk remains one of the few ways I'll allow okra to pass my lips. In our neighborhood, every mother had her own masterpiece. Mom's moist and savory cornbread dressing, Aunt Pearl's golden peach cobbler, Aunt Ethel's grits with just the right kick, Mrs. Asbury's heavenly sweet potato pie, and Mrs. Flournoy's bold and saucy spaghetti. My sister Beverly later joined the culinary coven with her vibrant Afro enchilada pie, adding her flair to the family repertoire. Each dish was a marvel, more than just the sum of its parts. They carried an alchemy that transformed ordinary ingredients into extraordinary experiences. Watching these women cook was witnessing a kind of kitchen sorcery. Their effortless measures and whispered adjustments seemed to channel something unseen. While their recipes were shared with precision, outcomes could be surprisingly unpredictable in the hands of someone less experienced. It's as though the ingredients themselves held their own secrets known only to a chosen few. How did Aunt Pearl get that cobbler to bubble just so? What manner of conjuring did Aunt Ethel use to make her grits so creamy and comforting? It was as if each dish came to life with its own energy. Much like working magic in the kitchen, ritual is a space of conjuring and transformation, where intention and ingredients come together to create something greater than the individual parts. The ingredients you use in your rituals carry their own unique energies, just as the ingredients in Mom's Dandy Funk danced in harmony to create a masterpiece. When you light incense, burn resins, or brew a sacred drink, you're sending a personal invitation to transformation. Each element or ingredient has a purpose, and together they create an energetic shift that transcends the physical. Just as a family recipe nourishes more than the body, these rituals do more than nourish your spirit. They ground you in the present while opening a path to possibility. This chapter is an invitation to step into the role of an alchemist. Explore the unique powers of the elements you work with and allow their energies to work together. In doing so, you'll find yourself creating life-changing experiences, each one a reflection of your intention, energy, and love. Just as Mom's Dandy Funk taught me to savor the magic of a perfectly blended dish, your rituals will teach you to embrace the beauty and power of intentional creation. This is Burn and Brew.